darling station, Rock City 101.9 FM. Trust me, this is the afternoon session. Going to be interesting today, Friday, 6th October 2017. It is Faji Friday. Faji all the way.
For the OMM people, but then it's not all of us that like OMM.
Well, I'm not among all of them. Because I love party.
No,
I love to party.
We know you love to party.
Yes, I love to dance.
That's why we're different.
Yes, we're always different. You know you're from another realm. I'm from a different one too.
Of course, you're welcome to yet another beautiful edition of Rock Lunch on Rock City 101.9 FM. Check your time right now. It is 29 minutes past the hour of 12, of course. And yeah, the time we have to give you nothing but entertainment right here on Rock City 101.9 FM.
And talking about entertainment, we started out the afternoon session with Zamu Zamu. That came from One Day Cold featuring Fino. Then we moved to, of course, yes. Which one did we move to actually? We moved to one song then. No,
My Love.
Yes, My Love. That is what is it Wale or what? Is Wale? No, it's Wale. Wale. That was Wale featuring Major Lazer, Whiskey, and Dua Lipa. Okay. I don't understand the soldiers in front of me. We'll be right back.
Of course, yeah, we are still on Rock Lunch on Rock City 101.9 FM.
Ghost is stopping us here.
Yeah, I don't understand, but then
that's by the way. We'll come back to the matter. My name is Ololade Sanyaolu, Kukulicious.
And of course, my name is Damilola Aroyeun. We call me Dami. Yeah. It's an exciting edition, actually.
Exactly.
I'm happy. I don't know why.
I don't know why she's happy, dude. Yeah, she's happy. Now let's give her the rundown on Rock Lunch. Yes. Now today for Kufa, we're just going to tell you common words that you got wrong. You think it is their normal meaning. When you say, okay, this is a meaning to this word, and you find out it is not actually
the meaning. You use it in
another context.
Yeah.
Yes.
Context.
Now we'll talk about entertainment gist. We'll talk about eat right tips. Yesterday we talked about cool fact on kiwi fruit. Today we're going to give you health benefits on kiwi fruit. Then we'll move to the game segment, of course, and the lounge. The lounge, we're going to somewhere really interesting here in Africa, though, so we're not moving out. So let's start with the common words that you got wrong. I just picked some, like say 5 to talk about, and try to educate us this afternoon. But before we do that, let's give them the rock riddle.
Yeah, for today, what is the full meaning of MOU? What is the full meaning of MOU? I'm very sure recently it has been in the news. MOU, and some people might not even pay much attention.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I want us to crack our brains and also know how word smart.
Yeah. No. She says
no. How current we are. So what is the full meaning of MOU? Send your answers to the short code 32120. Type ROCK in the space. Type your answer, include your name, and send it to 32120. Today we'll be giving out 4 recharge cards because we are ladies, so we decided to be nice.
Even yesterday we had to give out like 20. We gave out like 5. Now today, yeah, so we still got like 15
more.
Here, 15 more. Definitely, then we're not going to exhaust it. So we're picking the fastest finger and 3 random winners. And of course, if you can win 2 via the studio lines during the game segment, you are free to do that. So start your messages, send your answers via the short code 32120. Type rock first. ROCK. I love that word first.
Yes.
like
if you don't type it first.
If you don't type it, we're not going to get your message. Please, that's why I keep emphasizing on type rock first. Yes. Type rock, leave a space, tell us the full meaning of MOU. Include your name and send it to 32120. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on to
the words. The words we're talking about.
Common words that you got wrong. Okay, now let's start with the word bogus. Bogus. Someone called in yesterday and made us the context of that word bogus to be something big.
Yeah, that's the context we use it in.
But when you realize, when you check, when you take a research, bogus is false, not real, or not legal. If you actually check the dictionary, you will tend to see it there that when you to mean something is bogus, that something is not real. For example, she produced some bogus document to support our application. That she produced some false document, not
real, not
please.
something. She produced some not real document,
not real document, false document.
Application.
Do you understand now? So
when I say something is bogus, that needs to be.
It's bogus. That thing is bogus. It's big.
Why are you bogus?
Why are you bogus?
Nigerians and English actually.
No, we've got our own English. So
no, now we know.
Now we. Then another one that we use is this word ultimate. When you think what you think ultimate means is that the one,
the best, the only.
I'm the ultimate. God, I'm not the ultimate though. Seriously, what the ultimate actually means is the last item of a list. Now people should understand when you say penultimate.
Yeah.
Ultimate. Sure. And yes, we go out again. We say ultimate.
The ultimate thing is the most important thing is when you try to use ultimate.
Yes, like the ultimate thing. Yeah, and ultimately, ultimate. Really, seriously, if you're a corporate and you know you're listening, you are very.
These things are sometimes we have to pay attention. Because we don't pay attention.
We don't.
We're Nigerians,
Yes, now when we hear like a big English, someone use that word, I'm like, wow.
Another person said bogus. Wow,
bogus. Without even going on a research to understand what it means. Just like this word too, ultimate. No, so it's good to know that what you think ultimate is the one, the only, blah blah blah, the best. It is not. What it really means is the last item of a list. Now I've got yes, an example here too before we move to that
word from that. Okay, at the store we need eggs, we need eggs, milk, juice, and ultimately butter.
And lastly,
butter.
Not and ultimately, or the most important one.
No, when you in this context, when you now say ultimately, it does not be as if butter is the
most important, whereas butter is the last item that you should get in that context. So please,
simply, it means
ultimate, the last item, penultimate, ultimate.
Yeah.
Second to the last. Just noted. Now to the next one, too, that I feel we seldom use in a different, I'm a culprit too. This one. When I stumbled on it, I said, yes, redundant.
But sometimes when you say redundant, it's more or less like, oh, that person can be so redundant. Like the person is not moving. The person is not doing anything. Or the person is, when they use redundant the most is, oh, that person has been working for donkey years and he has retired and it's been redundant.
But really?
No.
Redundant is actually not that meaning.
Different.
Redundant, what you think is mean like repetitive, just like what you said, but what it means is unnecessarily excessive.
When something is unnecessarily now,
like
really
unnecessarily excessive. That is what redundant means. So it is when you use it in a context, I feel like, okay, you're redundant. Probably person is making a redundant statement, something that you're not supposed to say. Not being not being stagnant or becoming too monotonous now.
Yeah.
Not that meaning in that actual sense. Now let's move to the next one quickly.
Terrific. Now that terrific, that one. I'm terrified. Alright, now we all know terrific. In that Nigerian context now, let's just start. Fantastic. That is terrific.
That is terrific.
That's beautiful.
No, seriously, like I will say again,
you look terrific.
I'm like terrific.
I want you to look. You look terrific.
You look terrific. If anybody should tell me I look terrific, so you're telling me I look horrific,
right?
Yeah, I look horrible. Like I inspire you to fear. That is what it actually means. It's not as if I'm looking sploofy or I'm looking beautiful.
No.
That is not what terrific means.
That is horrific or.
So what we actually mean is, oh, fantastic. You look beautiful. You look terrific. You look terrific.
That was terrific.
English, like we say, it's not stagnant.
It's not for us.
It's not even
stagnant. It's not for don't blame us.
It's not my language, safe. So there is no problem. No, so now you know. That terrific, it is not something really good or fantastic. It is horrific or to inspire fear. That is terrific. That is what it means.
Yeah, now to this one.
I.e. For example.
Even when we're in primary and secondary.
Yes!
Teachers.
Teachers. You will say EG or IE.
IE. That's not the meaning. It's not the meaning.
It's not the meaning.
The meaning is in other words.
In other words, that is IE. It is not, for example. For instance.
Alright, now this one among a number of shocking words can confuse people.
Yes, it can.
Yes, okay, now you see etc is ETC.
That is ETC.
Example is
EX or EG. And now, in other words, IE.
Not
example again. I mean, you don't say that is to say Otigompa. No, that's not that deal, but like really, IE.
In other words, like for instance, I met Ololade April. In other words, I met her
2 months ago. Or say 3 months ago.
So that is the word. That's the way you use it. I bought that stuff 3 years ago.
No, I bought it 2014. So
in other words, I bought it 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
That
is what it means. It is not for the example. Please.
Alright, this is the final one we have here.
The final one.
Literally.
I used to like
when you're in the middle of a conversation, literally, in
an hyperbole statement or metaphoric word, literally, just for you to like, for us to know, you know English, or the figures of speech now, like ironically, literally, don't break your jaw yet.
Alright, now what it actually means, what we think it means is
figuratively. Like figure of speech. Like
when you're trying to say something and you're just literally, you don't even shake your head and say it.
No, yeah, they don't even pronounce it like that. Literally.
No, it's literally. Now, what it actually means is actually. That is what literally means. Literally meant actually in the real context.
Now she said
not
now. She
literally.
said what it actually means is
literally.
Like, so what actually means is literally.
Actually.
Like literally, you're saying actually. So yes.
So if you don't want to use the word actually in the context, in the sentence you want to use it. Like actually, I want to go.
Like literally, no. I want to leave now.
Yeah.
Literally.
Actually, I want to leave now. So it's like the same thing, but not figuratively. No.
Yeah, not figuratively, please.
No, not a figure of
speech.
Not
It's not literally, no. So yes, those are the few words that I stumbled on that I feel okay, fine. I'm educated, so why not I share it? Well, why not we share it with people listening, so that of course you could add that to your vocab. Try to
speak the correct
word.
People not laugh at. Well, you won't go to another country and people are like, wow.
What country are you from?
Nigeria.
Oh.
That's so nice. Alright, now, and what is the full meaning of MOU? The full meaning of MOU, as I said earlier, it has been in the news for some time. It's always in the news. What have I say? Always in the news. What is the full meaning of MOU? And you stand a chance of winning a recharge card called Rock City FM. We have 15 recharge cards left from yesterday. So
yes,
you want some also, you can just send your answers to the short code 32120. You type RSK first, leave a space, type your answer, include your name, and
send to 32120.
No. Let's move.
Okay, that should move. Now let's go to Eat Right Tip. Now, if you actually listened to Rep Lunch yesterday, and I we discussed cool facts on kiwi fruits. So today we're talking about the health benefit of kiwi fruit. Like, have you said it before? Like, you said, thank you. Now this is one tuition girl with me. She not said yesterday. She doesn't know what kiwi fruit is.
You shouldn't be angry.
Well, don't worry, I'm not trying to yab you here.
No, but you know that. She know that I cannot eat pizza. Let's move away from that.
Okay, I didn't say that though.
No, he said it himself.
He said it here.
You can't all those things, they look somehow to him. So how can you do kiwi?
Okay, now let's talk about health benefits of kiwi fruit. Number 1, helps your digestion with enzymes. Now, raw kiwi contains the actidine, protein dissolving enzyme that can help digest a meal, much like the papain in papaya or the bromelain in a pineapple. So it helps your digestion with enzymes.
Away from that, it helps manage blood pressure. So if you think you have the possibility of having blood pressure. Probably you have it already. Your blood pressure rises. You can take kiwi constantly.
Now, what about boosting your immune system? It is another fruit that is very, very good because it contains high vitamin C along with other antioxidant compound that has been proven to boost the immune system. Yeah.
Alright, this other one, it supports weight loss. Kiwi's low glycemic index and high fiber content means it will not create a strong insulin rush like other fruits with high sugar content. So the body will not respond by storing fat, saying that because of this, the glycemic index and high fiber content in it, it helps not to allow the fat to store in you.
So if you want to go on this weight loss challenge, you got eat stuff and all that. God help you too. Now it improves digestive health. They are a great source of fiber, so really they prevent constipation and other intestinal problems. They improve digestive health.
Due to the fiber also, it helps clean out toxins. The fusy fiber of kiwi helps bind and move toxins through your intestinal tract. Because intestinal tract too. A lot, not definitely too much of everything is not good, but then try and have.
Yes. Of course, if you're allergic to it, definitely it's not advisable for you to take it. Now, what about helping fight against heart disease? Kiwi is also another lovely fruit. So, if you eat 2 to 3 kiwis a day, it has been shown to reduce the potential of blood clotting by 18% and reduce the triglycerides by 15%. So it helps fight heart disease.
Alright, it's suitable for diabetes too. Kiwi is the low category of glycemic index, meaning it does not raise your blood sugar quickly, which means it is safe for diabetes.
So, but really, it is safe for diabetes, but it's not safe for someone that is on low sugar.
No, really
Please
low.
Don't.
No, if you're on really low sugar, don't try it.
Don't even try.
Because it's doesn't raise your blood.
It doesn't.
It does not. So if it's very low and you try to take kiwi with it, then it might really go upward.
It also creates alkaline balance. Kiwi is in the most alkaline category of fruits, meaning it has a rich supply of minerals to replace the excess of acidic foods most individuals consume. Yes, you can all agree with me on that. Create alkaline balance, so you don't need to worry when you take excess food that is based on acid or that is very acidic in nature. Trust kiwi fruits to balance to that.
But because of its good source of vitamin E, it protects the skin. An antioxidant known to protect skin from degeneration, that is vitamin E.
Nice one.
So,
I want to
stay
young.
Like
one woman that says she doesn't bathe, she bathes only once
a week. Her husband bathes once a month.
Okay, fine. And funny thing about another not really funny though, but interesting thing about kiwi fruit is that it tastes delicious. Kiwi, they look and taste great. No, to me they don't look great because when I saw it, I was like,
kiwi is not fine.
Wait, what's this?
It's not fine.
But it tastes great.
It's not fine.
Now, for nutritional balance, it is always good to eat a variety of foods.
Yeah.
So when you take it, you take kiwi fruit and yogurt. And I love it when it's made into smoothie. Oh my lord! When you blend it with banana, ooh, lovely.
Now, it has fewer pesticides. Kiwi fruit is on the list of fruits that are generally safe from a lot of pesticide residues.
Yes.
So some fruits would have. You ever see the passion on it that?
But there's a but coming from it. Now, if you have a kidney problem or you've got this gallbladder problem or you've got allergies to it, it's not advisable to take kiwi fruit. It's an imported fruit. It's been imported from Italy, like Chile and New Zealand, and was formerly found in China. I was going to talk about on Kufat yesterday. So it is not a fruit that is commonly grown here in Nigeria. And another thing I heard, I read about it, is that when you eat it, it's like a chameleon. When you take kiwi fruit with other fruits, it quickly ripens, and when it ripens, it gets spoiled easily, even when you put it in a refrigerator. So when you want to take this, make sure you take it as soon as possible before it starts to spoil. And if you got allergy, make sure you stay away from it.
Alright, now away from that kiwi story. River Credo, what is the full meaning of MOU? What is the full meaning of MOU? I'm not getting to final answers. No. What is the full meaning of MOU? MOU. What is the full meaning of MOU? Don't forget that we have a lot of recharge cards here today to give out. So if you want to be a part of the winners for today, send your correct answer to the short code 32120. All you have to do is type ROCK, leave a space, type your answer, include your name, and send us straight to 32120. Move it straight to the entertainment gist. Alright, this first story.
Okay, so finally, someone is moving on, and I tend to stop believing. Okay, this is coming true. It's a reality. But they are flying solo. Who flies solo when you're with a family, though? Where do you fly to? Well, let me tell you, Peter Okoye lands solo music deal with American label Empire. Let me give you the gist. Now, Peter Okoye is determined to kick off a solo career as Mr. P, following the disastrous, annoying, irritating, disgusting feud. Yes, I'll put that with this. With his twin brother Paul, with whom he shared the lucrative P-Square brand for over a decade. I don't understand. Now, posting on his Instagram, that was his Instagram page last night, the father of two revealed that he has just landed a music deal with Empire, the American distribution company, and a record label based in San Francisco, which distribute the works of top acts like Remy Ma, Kendrick Lamar, amongst others, across various online platforms and traditional record stores. So, on the Instagram page, the music company revealed that Peter Okoye was introduced to them by Kenyan artist King Kanda, who flew in just for the signing of the historical deal. So, this interesting update comes just days after Peter Okoye filed application with their lawyer Festus Keyamo, demanding the dissolution of their group band named P-Square. Then he has since been flying solo, hosting some personal gigs, and has also decided his bio to officially reflect his career status. So if you don't understand, or if you're not believing it, now please believe. P-Square is dead.
God help them.
They are dead for good.
I just wish.
But don't worry, on a throwback Thursday, we'll keep playing their songs.
No, of course we don't have a choice.
Do me. They don't do themselves now.
No, but really, I don't want to get into their personal issue, but then
it was irritating to the extent that I really don't like talking about it. Like, I don't like it because
they are the ones that know.
I saw the reaction that came from Kofi. It was as if he opened my heart. He spoke my mind exactly. What Kofi said, that was what exactly what said. They are so childish. Like, really, so childish.
Because I don't know how two grown.
Do you wash your dirty linen outside?
No, you don't get. 3 grown-up men, grown up with their fathers, with wives,
and they've got kids.
And now the children will grow up to see all these things because definitely the internet.
Are you saying this generation
is wrong?
They will tell their children, "Look, Benny."
No, they don't need to tell them. They'll refer them back. Because even if they have parents, their children sit down and just type it on internet, P-Square, just P-Square, it will bring out all the videos, everything is about each other. Really, we don't need all of this. But away from that, congratulations to Peter
Okoye, yes.
Now, this other one here, oh my god, for the Fast and Furious lovers. Well, Tyrese Gibson calls out The Rock for dumping the Fast and Furious franchise. But I don't have a problem. Anyhow, let me just see what I have to say. On the long story, cutting the long story short.
You have to make it short.
Now, there was this thing about The Rock going solo and trying to play Agent Hobbs in another movie, like the character Agent Hobbs. Now, Tyrese came out and started giving a lot of stories that it is wrong, you shouldn't have done that. But then, let me give you what I have here. Earlier rumors suggested that there was this possibility of Universal Pictures starting a spin-off film that was centered solely on the 2 characters of The Rock and star them. But as some sources claim, Vin Diesel, who plays Dominic Toretto, was not comfortable with it, and it's normal because they started Fast and Furious. Was later Agent Hobbs got into drama and all that too. As though that was not all, during the making of Fate 8, remember the last season,
the last one,
The Rock took to Instagram to blast his male co-stars, saying they have no sense of discipline. It labeled them as blah 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 like that. But people said it was targeted at Vin Diesel though. And at the heat of the incident, Tyrese stood beside Vin, posted photos of himself with him, along with a lengthy message in which he called Vin his brother. That issue was eventually resolved, and Fate and Furious did exceedingly well at the theaters. You know now, we all went to watch
Yes,
it.
okay.
Now, Tyrese is revealing that The Rock is leaving the franchise for a solo role created for his fictional character, Luke Hobbs. And on Instagram, he put the picture of The Rock up, and he wrote a very lengthy story saying that Fast and Furious.
One thing I love that Tyrese said was that he said, "You want to fly solo? Remember, family don't fly solo."
Yeah, he said so.
And that applies to Pisco. If anyone wants to fly solo, it's not me to fly solo.
Yeah,
I want to go solo. Me and you solo.
Solo.
Oh no.
I also.
Okay, that's Phase.
No, there was a song. I think
Solo.
Star Plus sang something that has to be solo.
No, you see, I remember the one for Phase.
He said, okay, I think it was
I
the
want
4
to go
years.
solo. The other two go.
It was in the 4 years. That 4 years, though.
Yeah.
Something about solo.
But even Phase,
everybody
now,
going solo.
Yeah, the issue of blackface and
Two-Face
Two-Face
happened.
started. You know, two solo. Oh no.
All these solo things, but then family is family. That's what I think. But at the same time, I think they should just reach a compromise. If it would have to do that role, probably the owner of the movie says it wants Agent Orbs in another movie, they should work it out. It's something they cannot. I don't like all this Instagram.
Actually, I just feel Tyrese
like
Gibson is making a mountain out
Yeah,
of a
I'm
molehill.
mountain out of a molehill. It shouldn't be like that. And I'm very sure The Rock might not even reply. The Rock can be very, very
Keeping my fingers crossed.
disciplined. Anyways, away from that, let's give it the Rock riddle again before we go on this music break. What is the full meaning of MOU? What is the full meaning of MOU?
Don't say NLU. They don't understand though.
MOU. Yes. Is that good?
Yeah.
Alright. Send the answers to the short code 32120. Type ROCK, leave the space. Type your answer, include your beautiful and wonderful name, and send to 32120. We'll be right back after this break. This one coming is Yeba by Kiss Daniel.